Brewster, as Cooper Vest stands on the left side. Second worst batting average in the league in the ninth inning specifically this season, at a 167 clip entering the day. Only Hyannis, 1 for 9 is last, but they haven't had to play many bottom of the ninths because they've won a lot of games. This one gets away from the catcher Carmichael, and Petterini takes second base. It's a 2-0 count to Cooper Vest. Vest, like we've mentioned before, has home run power. 8 dingers last year at BYU, a career-high 11 this past spring in Utah. Mashed in Austin, Texas in early April. Mashed against Kansas State in mid-May. He tags from the backstop just underneath that one. He went 3 for 6 with a home run and 4 RBIs at Kansas State on May 16th, just over a month ago. And a big-time spot right here, trying to extend the game. O'Haron's 2-1. Nearly hit Vest. It's 3-1.
It's obvious Jamie Shevchuk has confidence in Vest because Carson Sabathia was the starting first baseman for this game. Now, barring any news we hear about maybe a potential injury to Vest, we know he was, or potential injury to Sabathia, we knew that he was suffering from an illness a couple days ago.
Yep.
I would say that, he was confident in Vest's ability in late innings.
3-1, half-hearted swing. Next pitch, a full count.
It's what I'm sure he wishes he could have back. Vest is a guy that really commits when he does get a pitch, and that was one of those rare cases where he half swung through one.
He doubled at Chatham 3 days ago. 3-2. We'll do it again.
Well, Heron's done a really good job when he gets down to these counts coming back, and equally I would say the Brewster hitters have done a pretty good job of trying to battle him out. Now, when it comes to this, Brewster has not hit the off-speed well today at all, especially on these 3-2 counts, and YD has not been afraid to throw the off-speed in these situations.
Martinez, the first baseman, hugging the line. O'Haron's 3-2. Sliced away. Vest has battled. He does so well. The next pitch will be the 8th of the at-bat. When he was injured for the second time at BYU. He injured one shoulder one season and the other shoulder the next season. He came back. He said the biggest lessons he learned: be where your feet are. Take every day as it is. The 3-2. Hit high down the right field line to give chase, but it goes foul. Pitch number 9 of the at-bat coming up.
That's been a philosophy for Vest. You mentioned be where your feet are and kind of enjoy every day. Vest is only on a temporary contract here in Brewster, so you never necessarily know when you might get the call, you might be potentially released, but he's making every day count, especially when he's in the lineup.
Certainly is. Brings an enthusiasm unknown to mankind to play baseball every day. Baseball has always been his biggest love. The 9th pitch. Check swing, did he go? They appeal, he did not. The Brewster dugout applauds the effort out of Cooper Vest. And the game-tying run approaches home plate in the form of J.D. Rogers.
An equally loud groan from the YD dugout. They thought that was strike 3.
Left fielder from Vanderbilt, number 26, J.D. Rogers.
So here's the leadoff man, J.D. Rogers. He's 0 for 3 today, earned a walk back in the 3rd. He said in batting practice he is hitting a home run today. He called his shot. He leaves it low. So O'Haron struggling with command right now. At a strikeout to walk ratio of 1.72 as manager Scott Pickler comes to the mound to take out O'Haron in this 1-0 count, a mid-at-bat takeout. Things are getting tense here at Stony Brook Field. The game is in the balance. You don't want to miss it. As you see the walk from Vest, he's at first, Petterini's at second. We'll be back for more for this finish here at Stony Brook when we return on the Brewster Whitecaps Baseball Network. Situation. We are back here at Stony Brook Field. The situation. Brewster trails Whitey 5-2 in the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Petterini's at second. Cooper Vest is at first. It's a 1-0 count to the leadoff man, J.D. Rogers, who is 0 for 3 with a walk today. And the new pitcher is Trevor Moore, a righty at 6'1", 210 at Stanford.
J.D. Rogers.
Moore from Golden, Colorado, home of Coors Brewery. He uses the fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. Rarely the changeup. Primarily the fastball and the slider. He combines to use those two pitches 88% of the time. His pitch is high, and again, he inherits a 1-0 count, so that's the second ball to Rogers. Moore has appeared a couple times previously this season on the Cape. He's accumulated 3 saves. He is the save guy for Scott Pickler's crew. He's gone 4 and 1/3 inning. He's allowed just 1 hit so far this season. No earned runs. 9 strikeouts to just 1 walk. He has been dominant so far, but he's down to count 3-0, in danger of putting the bases loaded.
Really similar to what we saw with Sean Matson last night.
Moore's 3-0. And that get-me-over fastball catches the top of the zone for a strike.
It's a good take from Rogers, though. You want to make sure that in this situation, Moore is pitching to you, despite your team trailing and the fact that Brewster needs some runs and they need them, well, at least in the next 2 outs. It's important to still stay competitive in these at-bats.
Pitch over there for a strike. Rogers dancing his feet.
That's the second time this inning with Johnson and now Rogers where there's been that give-me-over fastball and then a ball right down the middle that had been taken both times for strike 2.
Moore out of the stretch. The payoff pitch. Swing. Foul tip in the catcher's mitt. Carmichael. Brewster down to its final out.
You can tell why Moore is their guy, especially for saves. Not worried about getting too rattled. Through 3 straight balls to Rogers. Came back with 2 perfect fastballs. You couldn't paint those any more really down the middle.
So here comes... Yep.
Oh, and now he has to get 1 more batter.
Ryder Helfrich, the man at the dish. He popped a home run on Thursday against Wareham. He had 2 warning track fly balls last Monday. A big 2-run single against Chatham on Friday. He slaps one up the middle. It's through into center field. They're waving home Petterini. He scores. Vest trots over to third. It's an RBI single for Ryder Helfrich. The score is now 5-3, and the game-winning run is at home plate in Nolan Schubert.
And who else would you rather have up? You mentioned get your last look at Nolan Schubert, and what a last look this could potentially be. Going down to Cary, North Carolina to join Team USA, and has a way to potentially end his career in Brewster in dramatic fashion. That would be assuming that he makes the Team USA squad.
Schubert with a big sigh of relief at home plate. This past season at Oklahoma State, there was a game in which he hit 4 home runs against Wichita State on April 30th. That set the Big 12 total bases record. Best at third. Helfrich at first. The breaking ball misses for ball one. Schubert today has walked, flown out, popped up, and singled to right field. He's recorded an extra base hit in 4 straight games. The 1-0, breaking ball, catches the bottom of the zone. He was a 2-time Whitecaps Hitter of the Week this season. In the College Baseball World Series Regionals in Stillwater, he went 9 for 18 with 3 home runs against Niagara and Florida. The 1-1 dips in the dirt. Helfrich goes, he takes second base. So the game-tying run is in scoring position for Nolan Schubert.
And love the aggressiveness by Ryder Helfrich. No matter what that ball was doing, even if it just bounced a couple feet away from the catcher Easton Carmichael, he was going on that first bounce.
No matter what you could say about Brewster, they have fought back in this game. They have not quit. Moore against Schubert, arguably the most dangerous batter in the league. Curveball in there for a strike. Brewster down to its final strike.
2 times the off-speed has stifled Schubert. Now really has to shorten up here.
Moore, the gaze in. Schubert just took a deep breath at home plate. And he calls for time. Schubert homered against Bourne on June 16th. Homered against Wareham on June 20th, and homered against Chatham on Friday. Here we go. Curveball, poked foul. We'll do it again.
He's on the curveball now. If I was Moore, I would not throw that pitch again to Nolan Schubert. Although he has a tendency to strike out, he also is this league's leader in home runs.
A single here would likely score 2 given Helfrich's speed. The 2-2. Fastball. And we'll do it again.
The difference in speed between that off speed, you go from 79 all the way to 92 on that fastball.
Rest at third, Helfrich at second. Let's dance again. Got him. High fastball, strike 3, and that ends the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the ballgame. The final score.
The Whitecaps strand 2 runners for the second time in as many innings, and they lose the game by 2. Final score, Whitey 5, Brewster 3. A few plays here and there go the other way. We're talking about a different ball game, but the Whitecaps have lost their 3rd in a row, while the Red Sox have won their 3rd straight. They extend their lead in the East Division. Whitey improves to 7-2. Brewster drops to 3-6.
9 left on base today for Brewster, just a 1